Fox 8's Linda Schmidt takes a look back at how often we've seen this happen throughout our country's history.
Unfortunately, the United States does have a history of violence in politics during times of disunity and turmoil.
Political science professor Alan Sanders and other experts pointing to waves of violence.
Goes back to the Civil War. We can see it again, or we saw it again during the Vietnam War and the Civil Rights Movement.
In the 1960s, Americans suffered through extreme division and unrest. The assassinations of President Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, Martin Luther King, and Malcolm X. In 2011, then Democratic Congresswoman Gabby Giffords from Arizona was shot in the head and 6 people were killed at a political event. In 2017, Republican Louisiana Congressman Steve Scalise was shot while members of Congress were at baseball practice. And January 6th, hundreds stormed the U.S. Capitol.
We're again in moments of political division, deep political divides.
At this moment, it's incredibly divided, and social media and other platforms are allowing this type of division to fester and to grow and to become much more difficult to contain.
The assassination Wednesday of Charlie Kirk, a conservative activist on a college campus, has some wondering if the country is on the verge of a civil war. Americans turning on one another over political and social beliefs.
It doesn't seem to me that we are on the precipice of a civil war, but the level of division and polarization in this country has become especially acute.
Well, social media is a problem. It's a problem because you have people who go on it and spew conspiracy theories and hate, but you also have political leaders, politicians who engage in the same kind or parallel activity, spewing forth demonization of opponents and, publicizing conspiracy theories.
The country is already so polarized that voters are really responding to this type of rhetoric.
There's always the potential that things can get worse, but there's always the potential that things can get better. And that depends on the political leadership in terms of toning down the rhetoric.
And the experts also say we all play a role in this. We cannot allow the extreme behaviors and the extreme views to push the rest of the country over the edge. In the newsroom, Linda Schmidt, Fox 5 News.